from 1998 I started professional teaching, and when I started I created one systematic method of teaching called authentic yoga system, which was later renamed as Adhiyoga. So currently my system is called Adhiyoga, Authentic Yoga System of Dr. Neil Kulkarni. This is registered in the US Patent and Trademark Office. Anyway, in 2013, on the suggestion of my MA and PhD students, I wrote my system into sutra form and applied for a PhD course at the University of California, Berkeley. They told me not to pursue PhD as the book was beyond PhD level, and this is that book. This book has got sutras and small explanation of my sutras. I have around 170 sutras broken into 700 statements. Now, the University of Berkeley asked me to write full commentary on these sutras, which I did in 2013 or 14. When I published that commentary, I got an honorary doctorate, and the publication was done by a very reputed institute called Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, which publishes only extremely scholarly works. My sutras in English were translated into Sanskrit by my Sanskrit teacher, Dr. G.U. Thite. Today these sutras and explanation is available in many European and Indian languages. In 2017, I reformed Patanjali's Yoga Sutras by adding 30 sutras, modifying 30 sutras, and also reorganizing the entire Patanjali system into 12 chapters. This work got Doctor of Literature and is also available in some European languages in addition to English and Sanskrit. Later, on a suggestion from one of the yoga persons, I wrote my system in a question answer form to make it simple for understanding. This book is called Adhiyoga Upanishad, which starts with one question and ends with the last answer. The entire Adhiyoga system is written in a question answer form. I had one very old, elderly and honorable person who was my friend and also a guide for my personal life. He is now dead, and he suggested that I should write stories of my students' experiences. So last year I wrote Adhiyoga Puran, which has got stories of almost all my students, and this was published by Kannada Sahitya Parishad in Mysore. So this is so far my literary work and teaching work. In all these years from 1998 till to date, there is not a single day I have not taught. I taught in primary schools, high schools, colleges, universities, big institute, government institutes, and many other places, including 20 different countries, private occasions. Now, my students have been asking me to write a book on yoga exercise because I have a different way of teaching yoga exercises, as you can see from my website testimonials. So this work was very difficult for me because every time I teach based on what thoughts come to my mind that time. But ultimately I decided that I will write this in a form of videos. So I have already completed that project, which I will try to publish on 21st June, which is International Yoga Day 2026. These videos contain explanation and concepts of doing yoga exercises and also have demonstrations of these concepts. These concepts are extremely useful for yoga teachers as well as those yoga students who have been doing yoga for a while. For newcomers, it will be useful if they are very sincere yoga students. So at this time, I decided to create this video.